Oh, tell you what, it's another hot day today and I'm not enjoying it. I think the birds seem to handle this hot weather better than I do. But we've got the youngest ones out and doing a little bit of time in the box. It is the weekend tomorrow, so hopefully I can get them all out and just let them play around on the landing board and stuff like that. It's, you know, forecasted to be pretty hot as well. I think at the moment it's around about 36 degrees Celsius, so it's probably getting close to that 100 Fahrenheit. So yeah, the birds don't really like it too much, and you can see things are starting to dry out pretty quick here, but yeah, we get there. There is a few cooler days coming next week, so I should be able to get the birds out a lot more, which should be really good. If the wind picks up, I'll try and get them out. Little speedy grizzle, look at him. He's turning out quite nice actually. Very interesting kind of grizzle, that one. But like I said, these guys are just up in this section for the time being, enjoying that little section. I've been through, cleaned the other sections as well. Pretty happy. All the birds are cruising along. We do have a lot of eggs at the moment, so we're going to really quickly fill this section up. So this section here pretty much has as much birds in it as I'd probably like. So in this side, there's 30 perches on that back side, and there's another 12 here. So it gives about 42 perches. And then over here we'll get another 30, and then I might put another 12 of those little perches back up there. So we'll have eventually we'll have all these sections open like we did last year, and this will just be full of pigeons, and we'll just be able to fly them, no problems at all. We're not having to be splitting them up and whatnot, but we're definitely getting there. So it's looking a bit quiet on this section, which is good. This is the section that I'm trying to remain free, so we can eventually bring all our new birds into it, which will be coming shortly. I've shut the top one up, these two, because Shock was in here and Leo was up in there. I did have Rosetta in this one. I managed to successfully move her across to this side. Identical boxes. We've done the same with the pair that's in there as well. So what we'll do is we'll just bring all these birds back over into this side so that we can have a closer look at some of these. While we're at it though, I'll just zoom in on this cassette. See, it's a bit hard to see because it's such a contrast coming in through the back there. But he's looking pretty good. He was a little bit scruffy when he first come in, but he's starting to really shape up to be quite a nice bird. Now I've got his half brother on the other side. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty happy with him. He was meant to be the hen, so like I said, I'm actually going to send that to someone because we're doing a bit of a bird swap at the moment. So they can take that one. I've got the other one over in the other section. And Leo's trying to get back in his box. I think he's knocked the little pins out that hold the gate, or the actual thing there, so I sort of tilted back a bit so he can get in there. He's a cheeky one, that pigeon. So let's shut this back up. We haven't been in here for a few days, so we'll give you a bit of an update. So we've got this hen here. Oops, she's over here with this fella. She's not too far off laying again, so I'm going to let her go for another round because the babies she's been producing are quite nice, and we've got time. If I can get one more round out of the birds we've got going on, then that's probably like another 20 to 25 birds. So that's where we're at. That's what we need. You can see she's not far off laying too. He's been pecking her and chasing her, so I'd expect them to be pretty soon. And we got Rosetta and 8007 over on this side as well, so successfully moved them across, which was pretty easy, to be honest. It wasn't too hard. Move them across. She's not too far off laying again as well, so hopefully we will get probably another round out of them. We'll see. Like I said, I was considering, like I was actually planning to split her up and put her with the red checker cock, but I thought, you know, we just need to try and save a bit of time and get the last of the rounds out. But their babies are looking quite nice. Like, I'm pretty happy with how these ones are turning out. Beautiful little birds. So we'll see, we might get one more round out of them. Look at the wings on them, that's like fantastic. That's going to be a really nice bird, that one. I've got another one similar to that she's bred. And he's a really nice one actually. There's a little blue bar in behind there. She's been a bit of a protective, mate. Good girl, aren't you? She she can't be too far off laying anyway, like I said, so which is good. I like it when a pair will lay again when the babies are like this age, because it really speeds things up. Some of my pairs, they'll wait till the babies are weaned and then they'll jump in and do legs again, and yeah, that just takes a while. I'm still waiting on Titan and the Tigers or hen to lay. I don't know what's going on there. If they do get too slow, then I may look at splitting her up and pairing her with Big Leo, but who knows. And hopefully this eggs that are in under this cockbird will be the Speedy Grizzles number 2, so that will be really good because that's the pair that they come from. So we'll see. And I'd say she's getting pretty keen to lay an egg. I reckon we'll get one soon. She's concentrating anyway. We'll see. I'd say she is. We're getting a lot of eggs at the moment. I had a few eggs laid last night. We will go and have a look at them shortly. I'd say that is going to be an egg. That's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. Leo's giving me a bit of a hard time. So this little checker over the back here, so this one is off the hen we're just looking at that's going to lay an egg. And I'm really impressed with the babies that they've been putting out this season. I think they're going to be some to watch anyway, I'd say. They're looking real nice. They're a good type, real powerful too. And yeah, just a really interesting mix. We do have a nestmate, well, not a nestmate, but brother and sister of this, off these, I think it's a hen that's in the Meadow 1 Loft race. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that one does all right if it can get through. I'm hoping so anyway, because it is quite heavily in on my bird. So we'll see how we go. Alright, we've got some stuff to look at in here, something different. We'll have a look in there first anyway. Here's a little baby, he's here. He's a good little fella. He's starting to hear, he's starting to be pretty good, so we'll have a look at him in a minute. But things have changed. I managed to get the pair in here previously paired up. We've moved them across. We'll have a look at them shortly as well. But I'm just using this as a pairing box at the moment just because it's so private. And the birds just like pair up so quickly in here, especially this time of the year. So here she is. It's her turn finally. She is actually a really beautiful hen, considering the track record we've had. Like some of the other splits we have really weren't that great, but she's actually quite a nice little hen. That's why she's the only one that I've got here. So we are going to do a couple of rounds out of her and just fly those babies. She's pretty well down off Leo. I think she's got quite a lot of Leo blood in her. So yeah, she's got a lot of winners in her line. So hopefully we can move her along. We unpaired her from Shock. She's been unpaired for him for a little bit now, for the reason that I wanted to pair her with a cockbird once we got most of the race team out of the way. So what we've done is I've got one of the sons of Storm over here. You can see he's only we bred him last year. He's from the yellow team. I did have him kind of try to pair him up to the Street Fighter hen, but it just didn't work. And so I thought, I definitely know, like this hen here, she's a breeder. She lays more eggs than a chicken sometimes. So I thought, you know what, that's going to be the best combination, is bringing in the Storm. Maybe try a bit of that into this side, because she's mainly just Leo Hermans, this hen. Really good Leo Hermans actually. So we need to put a little bit of something else in there, and we may look at adding in some Venstra or some of the Koopman a little bit later as well. I even wouldn't mind pairing her to one of the Hardy Kruger cocks as well. I think that will be a fantastic little match and really give those the future barless ones a bit of a chance. So I'll drop her down a little bit. He gets pretty excited when she comes down. That's why I like this box, because she can come up here and get away from him. He's pretty keen. He's really keen actually. So I think it won't be too much of a problem. I think later on, once the sun goes down a little bit, look at him. Come on, just go and say hello. No, I won't push him too much stress on you. But you can't get out there, buddy. But as long as he sits over there and he gets into that nest bowl, crouches down and starts cooing, I think everything will be pretty good. So we'll touch base on these guys tomorrow and just see what kind of updates they've got. Hopefully they've paired by then. And we'll have a quick little look at the little fella here. He's made a real mess. And I will get in here and tidy it up, but oh, huh? We've become pretty good friends, I think, since you've been in here, which is good to see. Huh? Don't you do that head bob, and we're not going to be paired up. If that's what you're thinking, you're getting the wrong idea. I was only looking after you. But you can see how well these droppings are. This is the only reason I haven't cleaned it yet, because I wanted to video those droppings to show you that they are starting to, you know, shape up quite nicely. Before they were like really runny and horrible. So you know, and you can see in his behavior, like he's definitely on the right track, which is good. So I'm happy that we sort of got him sorted, which is really good. And he's actually become really friendly since he's been in here. So that's another little positive. Such a beautiful little pigeon, this one too. So I'm very pleased that we've managed to get him this far. I'll see how he is on the weekend, whether or not I want to put him back with the other birds. But at this point, he's on the right track. And I've been putting in grit and pink mineral powder and stuff in here, and he's just been going crazy, making a real mess. You're a bit of a crazy one, aren't you? But I'm happy. Good little fella, hey? Good on you. No, you're staying in there. And we've got a lot of cover in here as well. Like, literally, we've got eggs in there, got babies in there that they just hatched. There's no eggs in there yet. We've got eggs in there, we've got eggs in there, eggs in there, and eggs in there. Like, this is what I wanted. I wanted all these nest boxes full. So what I've done is the pair that was in where the barless are, we've put them in down the bottom here. And you can see they seem to be getting on quite well. This hen's only laid one round before, and she was a bit young, so it didn't really work out. But I'm hoping that now we've paired her with an older cock, might be a bit more successful. So we'll see how we go with that one. You know, pair's doing pretty well in here. Little Storm's in here with the other Kruger cock, and it is looking quite well. She laid an egg last night, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Hopefully she will lay her second egg shortly. We've got Mr. Kruger down there with his two babies. I'll check up on them soon. And we've got Storm up here. I think she's been a bit of a funny hen. Like, she lays sometimes one egg. I don't know, she's quite happy and healthy, but I think sometimes that's just what happens. So she's only laid one egg this time, which is fine, because this is just a bit of a test. I really want to see. I do have a really good feeling about this pairing, her and Apache. I just think that when I've got a gut feeling, it generally works out pretty well. So I've got a gut feeling with those ones. This hen, again, look at that, 2 eggs. She does not stop, this hen. Like, she's really good in that aspect. She just doesn't falter. She just pumps out the eggs. She's an unreal hen. Like, her baby's pretty close to weaning, and she's already got that second egg on, probably on a day on top of that second egg, or incubating already. So I'm quite pleased with that. And I've got the cockbird down here as well, so he's just relaxing on those eggs. These will be the next ones to hatch. So the Cassart cock that we looked at before, the same way as this, but just a little bit more pied in it. This is the half brothers, so this is one I'm going to keep, and hopefully they sort themselves out soon. Mr. Kruger looks a little bit warm down there because it's actually quite hot today. So what I'm going to do is set up a bath in here for them now. But I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuned, and I'll see you tomorrow.